You know, it was another good ones. You
like,
know what the best ones? Like most of my friends, we all got busted for drinking and driving. The best one was a buddy of mine. They read his, and it was like, approximately 4 a.m. we noticed a maroon VW Fox blowing its horn, trying to pass on the right. We pulled the defendant over. After repeatedly asking the defendant to stay in the car, he got out of the car, threw his keys at my feet, and repeatedly stated, "Lock me up, I'm fucked up." And this was funny. Was my buddy was a good-looking guy, and the judge was a woman. And when the guy read that, lock me up, I'm fucked up, and he wasn't the brightest guy, and he just he went like, ugh. He like put his head down like that, and he was, little pound puppy fucking looking dude, and she gave him like a lighter sentence, and
because he was good looking.
I think so. Yeah, I mean that all plays in. That's why ugly people are complaining so much. Like they won't take the time to develop a fucking personality, write some jokes, do what the rest of us have to do. Like I don't get mad at Brad Pitt. How come he fucking? Because he's fucking beautiful. I'm a fucking bald, red-headed male. I know where I am in the pecking order. And some of these fucking people who are complaining right now, who are mad that beautiful people get treated differently. I understand racially speaking, but you're not going to do the beautiful thing. And then that's another thing they try to say. Well, society tries to, they're the ones that fucking do, like I love when like there's a supermodel, like this is like an impossible standard of beauty to try and live up to. Yeah. That's why she's on the cover of a magazine. She's that level beautiful. And you're going to try and sit there and tell me that was learned.
Well, here's the thing. That's only women. Because when you see Jason Momoa playing Aquaman, you don't hear men saying that's an impossible standard of beauty that we have to.
No, I just make fun of that fucking stupid thing he has to hang on to. I don't care how much you can kick my ass. That is the dumbest shit. You should be on a fucking cereal box.
It's a trident.
For years, they had a problem like with Aquaman. It's like he's in the ocean. Human beings are on Earth. Like, what do we... Like, I have to see that fucking movie. What are they going to be? Is it going to be like Japanese people like finning? Is he going to save sharks?
He goes underwater. Is that his skin? Like, the bumps? What is that? Is that a suit?
Doesn't water get in the gloves? You think that have to be all one piece, right?
Yeah.
That would be annoying as shit. Is it any worse than water in your gloves?
Well, look, it looks like it catches them, like a water catcher. Like, not just like water gets in the gloves. It's like a funnel.
He looks like a stripper at a bachelorette party.
He does. A good one. Like, you paid money. You got a good one. Guy dieted down for that.
Yes, he did, and he got all the abs. So he's better than I am. Oh, this is the fall look.
A different one.
Yep.
The fall look.
This is when he's in the Black Sea. You know what I mean? He wants to fucking...
Gets cold.
Yeah.
Did you see what's going on in the UK? The UK has banned advertisements that feature unobtainable bodies. There's I retweeted
the way
I tweeted it recently.
The way they eat fish and chips over there, that's going to be most of advertising.
Well, they had these ads for summer bodies. You see a girl in a bikini, and they're now making it illegal to put those
Why
kind of
can't you
ads up.
aspire to that? Like, I look at that Aquaman guy that makes me want to go to the gym. I don't be like, he's got a full head of hair. Look at, like, you got to make me feel better?
It's because the people that complain. Who are the people that complain? The people that complain are the people that don't want to work to be that lady. They don't want to work to get that kind of a body, and they just want to not see it. They don't want to go to the subway and see a body that they're never going to have.
Yeah, I saw an actress complaining one time because the studio told her that she needed to lose 15 pounds. I'm like, you can't drop 15 to star in a movie? I mean, what carrot can they, specifically carrots, some veggies in your diet. What do they have to dangle in front of you to go to the fucking gym like the rest of us? Like, I literally, like, because I always say, oh, guys don't have to deal with that. It's like, yeah, we do.
Of course.
Yes, we do.
Like, had to deal with that. What if he gained 20 pounds?
Dude, forget about him. If just having 5 lines in a fucking movie. If I am north of 171, 72 pounds, the fucking tweets I get, hey, Billy Booze Bag. Hey, Billy Bitch Tits. Hey, fat freckles. All of this shit that I get, like, I know, like, they sit there and they have like, they're acting like fucking preteens where everything's about them and the whole fucking world gives a shit. Celebrities with their fucking political views is the funniest thing ever. It's like, you're not You're not making anybody change their mind politically. I feel like I need to fucking speak up. It's like, no, you can't have the spotlight on you enough. That's all you're doing. Because all you're doing with that bullshit is, first of all, you're alienating half the fucking people that are going to go see whatever the fuck you're in. And then secondly, you're just getting on the radar of lunatics in white vans with 2 seats that are looking up how to fucking build pipe bombs. Like that's the fallout. It's like the jerk when he goes, average run-of-the-mill son of a bitch, when he picks Steve Martin.
The idea that a girl shouldn't be asked to lose weight to look hot for a movie is fucking crazy, because that's what you're playing. You're playing a hot woman. That's part of the job.
And there's millions. Dude, everybody's in shape. I remember fucking seeing, I used to do a bit about this. I saw Ben Stiller in Meet the Fockers or something. There was a scene where he had to have his shirt off in the pool. He had fucking abs in a comedy.
Yeah.
Because you were seeing the influence of the fucking internet. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, it gets in your head. People just fucking trashing you. Like, I already knew I was unsightly, but I didn't realize how many things that people didn't enjoy about me until I got on the internet. I was like, wow, I never noticed that about myself. So, I don't have... look, if somebody really has like a fucking eating disorder, I feel like fucking obese, I have sympathy for those people. But if you're 15 pounds, 20 pounds overweight, I mean, fucking... you know what? You drink some fucking smoothies.
These women that are playing these roles have to understand, first of all, that part of the reason why you got that role is not just because of your acting ability, but also because you're pretty. You have a beautiful face. You were born with it. You didn't even work at it. And then on top of that, you're supposed to be playing a beautiful person in the movie. They would like you to not be fat.
Well, there's also
discrimination.
There's millions of dollars at stake that could be lost. So I always feel like your job is, even if you look like me, is to show up on time, knowing your lines in the best possible shape you could get yourself in.
If that's the role.
That's even if I'm just fucking playing anybody.
What if you're Artie Lang? What if you're Artie Lang and you're supposed to play the guy that's smoking cigarettes and you're the brother-in-law that's drunk all the time?
Then your job's to look that way.
Yeah, your job's to look that way. Yeah, her job's to look like the hot woman that everybody wants to fuck. If they're telling you have to lose weight and you're a beautiful woman, it's because they want to make you more attractive. There's not like discrimination. There's a reason. They want a better product.
Oh, they want to make money.
Yeah, they're trying to make money. A better product.
And I'll tell you another thing too. Like really, those both male and female, like those beautiful people at that level, it's like they're fucking aliens. Like I've done a couple of movies. I did a movie one time, and I remember it was a scene. We were in a car, and the star of the movie was holding onto the steering wheel, and I was like I never thought this ever about a woman. I was like, her forearms are gorgeous. I was looking at him like I was like, those forearms are perfect. But I didn't make me, when I went to Stockholm, Sweden, how beautiful the people were there. I was walking down the street pointing at guys with my wife going, Neil, look at that guy. Look at that. That fucking guy, like he's like an accountant walking down the street. He's like, does he know if he fucking came over here, he'd be starring in movies? And that's not all of Sweden, by the way. That's like just when you're in Stockholm. That's like their Manhattan. So all the beautiful fucking people. But I mean, I went to this went and bought like a magazine or something like that when I was over there. And the woman behind the counter was like a fucking 11 here. But she was working at a magazine stand, so that was her energy. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm working in a magazine stand. My dream hasn't come true yet. And you're just looking at him like you could sign with who was that big modeling agency? Yeah, like that all like Cindy Crawford and all them were with back in the day.
The Vikings. It's Viking blood. The best looking people. They went over there and raped and pillaged, and all that good DNA is left there. They caught the best women. They kept them alive. Killed everybody else.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Vikings.
But like
that's why they're so big, beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, they're super
Perfect
tall.
features.
That's one of the funniest things ever. When you go over to like the what do they call those? The Nordic, and then Scandinavia's within the Nordic countries. I always have to remind myself of that. Like you'd go over there, it was the funniest fucking shit because they're so goddamn tall. There would be kids almost my height whose voices hadn't changed yet, and they had the mentality of like an 11-year-old. And they'd be like, "Mom, except they were speaking that where they were talking, and their voice hadn't changed yet. And I was just sitting there laughing my ass off, going, "These are like fucking, yeah." They like everybody was like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", like rail thin with their fucking European pants